Hey, I am back. Micah Ray. In this video, I'm going to get into some Dagaz, cosmic runic energy, a runic energy that will help you to attract greater prosperity, wealth, and abundance into your world. I made a video of this, my last video actually, of a meditation involving these three sets of runic energies. Um, Very powerful, potent energies here. These symbols you're looking at here are actual suns. So the sun tends to greatly magnify any thoughts, any type of magical practice. So it's very important that you try to incorporate more solar energy into your practice, into your meditation. And these three sets of runic energies here, we have actual suns that we have the gods embedded in. Even in this image here, this is the actual sun. And these color vibrations here, these spheres, are actually emanations I receive from the sun while meditating. So these are powerful, potent energies in themselves, along with the runic energies of the gods. This video is really, a message that came to me from the holy elders on encouraging those that are in what I call misdirected sympathy. What I mean by misdirected sympathy, we have these old souls, a lot of old souls on the planet find themselves in very oppressive situations. Perhaps they're in caretaker mode, caring for maybe an aunt, an uncle, maybe even their mom or pops, a family, you know what I'm saying? But they don't appreciate your healing knowledge. They don't appreciate you trying to assist them in their healing and evolution. But at the same time, they want your energy. They don't want you to go anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And this is very stifling to your energy. And so this video is coming from a message from my holy elders encouraging you it's now time to get out of that uncomfortable situation. You know what I'm saying? You've been a character. If you're an old soul, you're a natural born healer, a natural magician, a natural priest, a natural priest. May even be a reincarnated deity on the planet, and you find yourself in this situation being sympathetic for those around you, but your healing abilities, your light is here for the world, not just for a few people. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in this situation, you're out of balance. This is weakening your spirit to a degree, weakening your aura, and it's very challenging for you to manifest the abundance you know you're capable of manifesting because you're in a stifling situation based on misdirected sympathy. Your healing gives your healing ability, you're a true healer, natural healer, onto the world. You know what I'm saying? So you must get yourself out of that predicament. And when you're out of place, which I can write a book on this is taxing to your finances. To a degree, it's going to be taxing to your health because you're out of place, you're in a low vibratory environment, especially if you've been there for months or even years. This is very taxing on your energy field. So you're going to have to work on ways that you can strengthen your ability to manifest. And this is where your spiritual tools come into place, whether it's symbols, sound, mudras, or a combination of all three that will help to transform your consciousness and raise your vibration back to the point where you are a natural magnet for wealth and abundance. And the gods, one of my favorite ruling energies for attracting wealth and abundance, will do just that. So in the previous video, I have a slideshow utilizing these same ruling energies, same slides. So in this first slide, again, these emanations, these spheres are emanations I received from the sun for meditation. So the spirit was like adamant to the image, and there's a lot of energy that you draw from. And so meditating on each of these slides, you're going to think about what it is you need to what you need to attract to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it is, because you're connecting with an actual solar energy here, and the energy of a runic energy for prosperity and wealth. So nothing is too good for you. Think the very best that you want to attract to yourself while you're meditating on these slides. And they're 10 minutes each. And the same music is playing in the video. So we have the soothing sound of the rain and the thunder. So while you're meditating on these slides, imagine the rain, the lightning, the thunder. Lightning is a very powerful, magical instrument. Very powerful when you're meditating in a thunderstorm. The rain is cleansing. Imagine the rains are cleansing away the negativity, cleansing away the blocks. Imagine the lightning is also breaking down any self-imposed limitations you may have created for yourself being out of balance for so long. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have all this in your mind, the rain, the soothing rains, the lightning and thunder is breaking away those blockages. At the same time, you're chanting the name Dagaz, and you're visualizing this image and visualizing yourself attracting to you all you need and desire. Whether it's relocating, because you can't continue to allow yourself to be stifled based on misdirected sympathy. Your healing ability, you reincarnated here to raise the vibration of this domain or this planet, and yet we allow ourselves to be stifled to just a few people, whether it's a family member or two, or rest of the family period. They have no desire to really heal themselves. They have no desire to listen to anything you got to say, but they want your energy. They don't want you to go anywhere. So they will stay sick all the time on purpose. I'm telling you, I can write a book on this. Just so you won't go anywhere. Just so they can continue feeding on your energy. It is time to go. You know what I'm saying? It is time to go. If this message resonates with you and you know other people around you that are in this predicament, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share this video. Very urgent message. Reading articles over the last couple of weeks, maybe 80, 90 different countries. They're creating their own currencies in this centralized banking system. These people, a lot of these world governments are trying to usher in what they call this new world order mess they got going on. And you really don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? You want to align yourself with this new currency on the planet. You want to create new wealth for yourself. That means you got to get out of what I like to call misdirected sympathy. So whether you're trying to relocate to a different city, different state, out of the country, it's going to take a tremendous amount of energy to pull yourself up out of that situation. Because think about it, or they're going to feel that change. When you decide it's time to go, they're going to feel that change. Family members are going to feel that change. Friends are going to feel that change in your vibration. Even energies on the inner planes are going to be still trying to keep you in that situation so they can continue to feed off your energy, feed off your dissatisfaction, your disgust. You know what I'm saying? For allowing yourself, basically you have a choice. You're choosing to be in that environment. Nobody can physically hold you back. So this is psychological and emotional at this point. So you're going to have to utilize, your spiritual tools, or there are certain symbols, mudras, sound, to get yourself out of that situation. And also protecting yourself from those around you, because like I said, they want to continue to feed on your energy. They don't want you to go anywhere. But if this message is for you, your soul is saying to you, it's time to get out of here. But if your money is messed up, of course, that's going to be a challenge. So this is where your spiritual tools come into place. Utilizing energies like Dagaz, Behu, Gabo, Igwaz. Tap into these cosmic runic symbols of power to transform your consciousness. This in turn permeates your aura, your mind, and you now become a magnet for prosperity and abundance, provided you continue to work with these tools. 1 or 2 times is not going to get it. Complain about distractions. Distractions are more likely not going to go anywhere. You're going to have to press through the distractions. This is where your willpower comes into play. You will yourself out of an uncomfortable situation. I can't talk today. This is where your willpower comes in. Make up your mind where you want to go if this is indeed the case for you. Make up your mind where you want to be in the world and see that through. You know what I'm saying? Make up your mind. This is also obviously focus, concentration, willpower. Now accompanied with sound and symbols, mudras that help attract something to your spirit. Kubera mudra is an excellent mudra I practice all the time that helps you to strengthen your concentration and align with greater prosperity and abundance in your world that will help you to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Connecting with the soul of yourself and asking your soul to bring people into your life that will help you in your endeavor. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with asking for a little help. Your soul, your spirit team will guide you towards other people that will assist you in your endeavor. And also reconnecting with your more ancient ancestors. I can't help but stress this. Your ancient ancestors got your back like never before. What I mean by your ancient ancestors, even if you don't know their name, is simply calling upon your ancient ancestors. They're there, waiting on your call. They're also watching you. They can't intervene unless you ask for their help. You know what I'm saying? So invoking your ancient ancestors, clearing away the lower negative ancestral energy. And yes, lower negative ancestral energy is a factor. If you're on the path of enlightenment, spirituality, grandma on the other side or Uncle Bud on the other side may be Christian or Islamic or Western theology. They may not appreciate you bucking what they think is tradition, so they will get in the way of progress. I'm telling you, they will get in the way of progress. So you have to utilize Thorasides or Hagalash, ruling energy. I have lots of people in the recent past have told me that these ruling energies really have to clear away those lower negative ancestral energies and move forward. And your ancient ancestors will assist you in this process. When you invoke your ancient ancestors, you clear away those lower ancestral. Not all of your ancestors, the martyred ones are bad. I'm just saying, you have some knuckleheads on the other side that wants to get in the way of progress. Anytime you feel like you're on the verge of a big break, you can feel it, you're right there, attracting something magnificent to yourself, and something always happens, something always tears up. You're like something like a block there. You know what I'm saying? This could be those negative ancestral energies getting in the way of progress. When I was simply telling one of my brothers about this, just talking about clearing away negative ancestral energies, he told me he saw people running already in his sight. You know what I'm saying? He saw people running already in his mind's eye. Just the thought of clearing away negative ancestral energy. So that is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? You want help in this process, hit me up in the messages, the comments, or the email, and I share additional information with you that will help you to clear away those negative ancestral energies. So, the best way to utilize these slides, think about what you want to attract to yourself while you're chanting the name of the God, simply meditating on the symbol. And then after the next slide is going to be this slide. Another ruling energy of the gods, different spheres here. Like I said earlier, these spheres are emanations I received from the sun, meditating on. So this is another slide. You can think about what you need for yourself, whether it's money for relocation, money for transportation, money to move out of the country. It doesn't matter. It's a cosmic force of nature found thousands of years ago in Atlantis or even longer. Ethiopia, South America, even here in America they're found. They're connected with the Egyptian alphabet. Very potent symbols of power, and they work fast. And here with the last slide, we have the gods. We also have Fehu, which is one of the strongest ruling energies for attracting wealth, abundance, prosperity into your sphere. Gable, and we have here Igwaz. Igwaz, ruling energy of integration, growth on all levels, but it also helps you to manifest your dreams. You know what I'm saying? So have a set of ideas for each of these slides. Write them down, or maybe index on an index card or whatever, and meditate upon these symbols until it comes into fruition. Like I say, 1 or 2 times, it's probably not going to get it. Maybe it will get it, but it's about patience and perseverance. So if you've been in an uncomfortable situation far longer than you anticipated, you've already got a spanking in the world of patience anyway. So be patient with the process. The symbols of power, words of power, help accelerate the process. You know what I'm saying? Trusting in your spirit team. Once you connect with your spirit team to help you to get out of that situation, they're going to get on the job. You know what I'm saying? Now also, which is very powerful, feeding your crew, feeding your ancestors. They like to eat too. They like money too, so you don't have an altar set up, burning the highest denomination of ancestor money that you can find. I found something on Amazon that was like 10 billion per note. They absolutely love that money. You know what I'm saying? It helps them out on the other side. They in turn are energized within your consciousness, within your aura. That helps you out on this side. Feeding your crew. They like to eat too. Simple cornbread and coffee. You know what I'm saying? Me, I get down over here. Anybody that talks to me long enough to know I'm grilling all the time. Sweet potato souffle, squash, zucchini, eggplant. We even eat grouper, red snapper. Over here, we get down over here. Cakes all the time. Like they like to eat beer, wine, and we get down over here. All of this energizes your spirit team. This helps you break down those barriers within yourself. Helps you to clear away those self-imposed limitations, any negativity that you don't even know about your ancestral team, or especially if you're working with a particular deity or whatever, they help to clear the way for you. You know what I'm saying? So this you can do on your end. Continue to visualize yourself out of that predicament. Your symbols of power, your words of power, help accelerate the progress, the process. You know what I'm saying? And also, clearing away any type of past financial karma you may have. That's also beneficial in helping you to move forward. This is the type of work that I also do also. So if you're interested in that type of work, clearing away past life karma situation, give me a holla and get into more details. So that concludes this video. Again, a message from the holy elders. Find yourself what I call misdirected sympathy, meaning you are in caretaker mode for a family member or two, but they have no interest in healing themselves. They want to stay sick. So you can simply stay there. They can suck on your energy for as long as you allow it. The holy elders said it is time to go. It's a beautiful time. It's a chaotic time on the planet at the same time. Beautiful energies are here, but you have to align yourself with these higher frequencies. That means you have to elevate your consciousness to attune to the new energies that are here. If you can sit back and do nothing, waiting on saviors, this is not healthy. A lot of people are finding out the hard way that this is not going to work for them. A lot of people have lost their lives, basically, for having no interest in evolving and staying as is. A lot of chaotic, negative energy, especially those that came through that solar eclipse. A lot of people are really reeling from these energies. Depressions, suicides are up. And these are entities that are attached to these people. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to level yourself up, level ourselves up, and take what is rightfully ours. All the wealth and abundance, your wealth, your wealth gives you the ability to help those around you financially. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they get on the conscious path, I said in several videos, they get on the conscious path and they begin to shun money. They shun wealth. You know what I'm saying? Yet at the same time, these same people will complain about who's coming into their neighborhood or into their country taking over. Well, they're taking over because you don't want any money. To buy land, to acquire property takes money. It takes wealth. You're not gonna talk. You're not gonna talk your way out of somebody coming in taking over your community. Buying a lot of property in the community, you're not gonna protest your way out of that. If you don't want that to happen, you got to buy the property. This takes money. This is a function of wealth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't want to live the lap of luxury and the finer things of life, that's okay. But you can utilize your wealth to help those around you. You can acquire land. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5, you can build a bank and link up with other nations. You know what I'm saying? This takes money. So to sit around and shun money and then thinking other people is going to show you mercy when you're broke, this is not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. So if you want to do your part, align yourself with that wealth and do something beneficial in where you live. You know what I'm saying? That requires wealth. You can give some nice, kind words, some spiritual words and all that stuff. That's okay. But we're in a capitalist society, especially if you're over here in the States. This is about no matter where you are. To acquire land, to build homes, it's going to take money. Even if you want to live off the grid. Living off the grid takes money. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to buy you somewhere out of nature, out in the country somewhere. Is there a home out there in nature? Probably not. So you're going to have to buy a home if one is vacant. Or you have to build a home. Say they shut down the supermarkets, now you can't get any water. Where are you going to get your water from? So now you need a water well. This costs money. Like they did in China maybe a year ago, they cut off all electricity. So you don't have any electricity. What are you going to do? You're going to need solar panels for your home. This takes money. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to grow your fruit trees or whatever type of trees. All of this costs money. It takes time for the trees to yield fruit, depending on what type of the fruit trees you have. All this takes time and money. So you're not going to live off the grid with no money. So I can only encourage, especially the newbies on the path, do not shun. Well, this also creates a block in your subconscious. When you want just barely enough to maintain, this is a limitation you set upon yourself. So if this is you, utilize your spiritual tools. Rune energies is just one way. There are plenty ways to break yourself out of this. But Rune energies, in my experience with them for 15 years or so, they work really fast, especially if you don't make the time to get a real connection with them. So any questions, you're feeling this video, hit that like button, share this message to those you feel that are in this predicament. It is time to elevate. It is time to move on from misdirected sympathy, your natural healing abilities. Especially if you're a teacher, you're here for the world. The world needs your light, not just a few people around you. You know what I'm saying? So these people reincarnated just like you, they have a choice to stay sick. That's a choice. Especially if you're there with them and you're trying to help them and guide them and they don't want any parts of it. They're making a choice to stay as is. So now you have to make a choice to move on and let other family members or whoever deal with that situation. It's time for you to go. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you've been there for years and you have seen no improvement. It's been time to go. So your symbols of power, your words of power, your mudras help to accelerate this process of breaking down the barriers you created from yourself and move on. So, hope you like this message of today. Have any questions, give me a holla. Until next time, peace.